Hey, what's happening? My name is Tuta Marengula, and here is your Tuesday news update. It's Mzansi in 5. We start off with KZN, where a 23-year-old woman was released on bail after she had abandoned her 3-month-old baby in a bush last week in Verulam. The young mother left her baby with a bag containing nappies, a bottle of pacifier, and a note saying, "Hi, you might be wondering why I dumped my baby. Don't wonder, just help her if you can, or call authorities. But don't judge me. I've spoken twice with social workers, and they are delaying to assist. I know this looks bad, but I had no other option. The system is fragile and we can't even abort safely anymore. Hospitals have strict rules." So just a few things to point out before we continue. The baby was found by a worker. The baby is safe and currently with the Verulam Child Welfare and Family Society. The woman handed herself into police custody 3 days after leaving the baby in a bush, and she has been charged with child abandonment, and her case has been remanded until the 10th of November while further investigations are being done. It's extremely easy to judge this young lady for her actions, and they are for the most part inexcusable. There should never be a reason for someone to abandon their baby. And in the note she left, she mentions that she had spoken twice with social workers and they're delayed to assist her. And although she failed as a mother, it is symptomatic of a social welfare system that failed her. If you don't feel like you're valued in society or your life is valued in society, it makes it extremely difficult to value the lives of others. And she also mentions that she had no other choice. We can't even abort safely anymore. Hospitals have strict rules. So none of that is true. South Africa has some of the most progressive and common sense abortion laws in the world. And this will be fun. You get to hear a cisgender male mansplain abortion rights in South Africa. And before I continue with that, I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm against abortion, but I'm also pro-choice. It sounds antithetical, but I'll explain. I'm against Manchester United. I don't like their jersey. I don't like their stadium. I don't like their fans. Do I think they should be banned from competing in the Premier League? Of course not. So I am against abortion, but I don't have a uterus. I'll never get pregnant, and I'll never have to make that difficult choice of keeping or terminating a pregnancy. So thus, I'm pro-choice. So in South Africa, a woman has the legal right to a free abortion within the first 13 weeks of pregnancy. This is because at 12 weeks, the baby's kidneys are functioning, and the baby is swallowing amniotic fluid and passing urine. They are practicing breathing movements, and their digestive system is starting to practice too. So an abortion after 13 weeks is basically like aborting a full-grown adult. However, women are still allowed to terminate a pregnancy between 13 to 20 weeks, but it has to be for very specific reasons. For example, if the mother or even the child's life is in any danger. And I imagine this young lady didn't explore this option early enough out of fear of condemnation and also not having the proper information. I literally learned about this like today. And I can't judge her for that. She's only 23. There's countries in the world where you can't even rent a car if you're under 25. When I was 23, I was in the middle of a desert in Vegas at a music festival, tripping balls on psilocybin. I didn't realize that Miley Cyrus was that tall. That's not Miley Cyrus? Oh, it's Taylor Swift. Cool. She's a great performer. Am I talking loud right now? That was me at 23. So I cannot judge another 23-year-old for buckling under the weight of having to raise and sustain another human life. Which brings me to an important point. Where is the father? Unless it's the second coming of the Blessed Virgin Mary, there is a second party who is equally involved and just as responsible for this baby as the girl. And it's crazy because when a woman finds herself at the end of the line feeling like she has no choice but to leave her baby in a bush with a note, she gets charged with child abandonment. And if a man does the same thing, he's just considered an absent father. Anyway, I think this is an interesting story that I want to continue reporting on once the trial continues next month. I think it does open up space for a necessary conversation about gender-specific parental roles. Cool, moving on. While we stay on the topic of childcare, a baby went viral this past weekend after her father crowd surfed her all the way to The Rock during his press tour for Black Adam. This is cute, but terrifying. So much could have gone wrong, and only a man would think that's a good idea. Yo, you wanna hold my baby? You want to hold my baby. She's 2 months old. Yo, everybody send my baby to the front so The Rock can hold my baby. Did you sanitize your hands? It doesn't matter. Just send it let her crowd surf to the front. Does she have the necessary motor skills to hold her neck up? No, she doesn't. It doesn't matter. Give her to The Rock. Let her hold my baby. Did I bring a baby to a movie theater for a premiere? Yes, I did. Did I think about the fact that it's an action movie? It might be scary for her and then she might make noise and ruin the movie for everyone else. I thought about that as well. You just hold my baby. Please, let The Rock hold my baby. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Suda Marangula and this is Mzansi in 5.